So therefore, when we recite this, I want all the parents to recite with me together. To bless your beautiful kids together. You and me bless them together. And then afterwards, I'll walk up and down the rows to sprinkle some very consecrated holy water, which is somewhere around here. Ah, there it is. On all of you. Okay, on the naughty kids, I don't sprinkle water. I take the vase and tap them on the head. This one looking at me. Cute. This one like, do I get a tap or a sprinkle? I will sprinkle a little water, then we do a dedication, and then it's done. Then you should think from today on, you should take your certificates, put it home, put it up in children's room, and teach your children Tsongkhapa's short mantra, Om Arabazanadi. Teach your children. Why? The mantra is your love for your kids. Some people say, oh, maybe my children don't want to be Buddhist. It's okay. But until they don't want to be Buddhist, let them be protected by Buddha. Buddha's not going to say, oh, you're not Buddhist, I don't protect you. No, definitely not. Buddha thinks much wider. See, whether you accept Buddha or not, he accepts you. Whether you like Buddha or not, whether you think Buddha is good or not, it doesn't affect him. Because Buddhism accepts everything, everyone. So therefore, we do a wonderful baptism. Some of you have flown in very far to have this done, to have your child blessed. And I'm very happy for you. Because why? It shows me how much you love your kids. Remember, after the baptismal, if your kids are too small and teeny, like Liu's baby came out this morning. If your baby is too small, like Liu's baby, Liu was very interesting. He had the baby, not his wife. I saw him downstairs breastfeeding. Liu is such a good worker. He works really hard. He's very dedicated. He does everything. But for 5 days, my blog was not working. For 6 days, I was being kind. My pic photos on the go wasn't working. And I was jumping up and down. I was throwing things and breaking things. And I was doing my BF. And then Ben Kui told me that Liu has a small issue. I said, what? He's having a baby. I went, oh. So I calmed down lah. But I was writing all kinds of bad things on my blog. Oh, my on-the-go doesn't work. Who in E division is not doing their job? Who? Then I found out he was a little busy having a baby. Thank you. It's beautiful. So what happens is, if you've already taken refuge before, later on, you retake it today to repair your vows. Now the babies will be blessed. Please, if your babies are too small, you recite the mantra for them every day. Om Arabazanadi, Om Arabazanadi, Om Arabazanadi, Om Arabazanadi. Quietly and blow on them and in their ears. And in the future, if you guys are having more babies, or you know people having babies, the minute the baby comes out, recite the mantra in their mouth. What we do is we hold the baby, the mother, recite Om Arabazanadi, and blow into the mouth of the baby. Imagine the first connection of the beautiful mother and the beautiful child is Manjushri or Tsongkhapa's mantra. So you think this time, oh, it's too late. They already came out. They're already that big. How? Blow anyway. The mother's mouth is pure. It's clean. Blow anyway lah. And the kid don't want, slap and blow. Okay, so please help me and join me to bless your beautiful children so they grow up to be wonderful citizens of our country, law-abiding, respecting, and do good things. Okay? And recite the mantra for them. That's your job. So I give you the blessing today, you maintain the blessing. Example, today I give you all a car, you have to maintain it so it runs well. So today I give you a car for your kids to speed onto a good life. And most important, parents, you be an example. If you're a monster, you don't want to do Dharma, you're strange, you're weird, you're always fighting with your wife and husband, you're always greedy, you don't talk nice, then you say, you tell your children, hey, recite mantra, recite mantra. Of course they won't do. Of course they won't do. Why? You have to show what the mantra means. The mantra is love. Love for kids, love for everyone. Okay? I invoke upon the blessings of Lama Tsongkhapa, who was prophesied by Shakyamuni himself. the second Buddha Lama Tsongkhapa, Losan Chakpa. I invoke upon your blessings and your power today to bless all these children, to enter their mind streams, so they will be protected from nightmares. They'll be protected from wrong and negative influences. They will be safe and always have a good mind, that their education will be successful, and they'll grow up to be wonderful, wonderful people that respect their parents and that live good lives to benefit others. I invoke upon Lama Tsongkhapa's blessings. I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha from my heart. Today on Wesak Day, the day that Lord Buddha was born, your child enters Dharma. How auspicious. Please follow me on page 11. 2 to 3 children here in the next few months will experience some difficulty in sleeping. 2 to 3 children will be experiencing some difficulty in sleeping and crying a lot. When that happens, remember what I said today. Do Satrap's black tea, do Satrap's mantra, and bless the child and bless the room. Then within a few days, the child will settle down. Please remember that, all your parents. When that happens, do not be worried, do not be scared. Just do Satrap and do the black tea and do the mantra and blow it on your child. The child will settle down, most likely 2. Okay, keep that in your minds. Please recite with me. If your kids are a little difficult, then you just listen and hold your child. And if they make noise, today I make an exception. Usually if kids make noise, I have a special place for them. It's called a tatika. I take refuge in the Guru. I take refuge in the Buddha. I take refuge in the Dharma. I take refuge in the Sangha. I take refuge in the Guru. I take refuge in the Buddha. I take refuge in the Dharma. I take refuge in the Sangha. I take refuge in the Guru. I take refuge in the Buddha. I take refuge in the Dharma. I take refuge in the Sangha. In the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, until enlightened, I seek refuge. Through giving and other perfections to aid all, may I become a Buddha. In the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, until enlightened, I seek refuge. Through giving other perfections to aid all, may I become a Buddha. In the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, until enlightened, I seek refuge. Through giving other perfections to aid all, may I become a Buddha. I request Buddha Tsongkhapa to bless this child to have strong and healthy and vibrant body. Migme tebe techin chene zi dreaming kembe ombo jamba. Duvo mayu jomze samwe da ganjin kebe zuchin zonga. Losa chabi shabla sowan deb. I request Buddha Tsongkhapa to bless this child to have clear, pleasant, and constructive speech that brings peace and understanding. Migme tebe techin chene zi dreaming kembe ombo jamba. Duvo mayu jomze samwe da ganjin kebe zuchin zonga. Losan chabi shabla sowan deb. I request Buddha Tsongkhapa to bless this child to have a mind with compassion, intelligence, fortitude, wisdom, and attainments. Migme tebe techin chene zi dreaming kembe ombo jamba. Duvo mayu jomze samwe ganjin kebe zuchin zonga. Losan chabi shabla sowan deb. I request Buddha Tsongkhapa to bless this child to have great respect for parents, elders, seniors, teachers, the law of the land, and always, always to be respectful. Migme tebe techin chene zi dreaming kembe ombo jamba. Duvo mayu jomze samwe da ganjin kebe zuchin zonga. Losan chabi shabla sowan deb. I request Buddha Tsongkhapa to bless this child to have respect for animals, all people, the environment, the land, and to benefit to the surroundings and the environment. Migme tebe techin chene zi dreaming kembe ombo jamba. Duvo mayu jomze samwe da ganjin kebe zuchin zonga. Losan chabi shabla sowan deb.